guys. So I came back. I made more clay here, prepared more clay. And I'm going to finish, smooth out the neck and put a little bit of more human body here before I bake, but I will not put a lot. I just want to feel more comfortable, like that he's not looking like a cricket really, so the leg cannot be that skinny. It needs to come a little bit higher up here. And it's just, it could be that skinny. I could just do it with, oh my gosh. I could just do it with the pants clay instead. And I forgot to put the video unlisted. Hi everybody. This is actually a private class. I forgot to put the video unlisted, but it's okay. I guess I'll just finish it. It's supposed to be a fast class anyway. So I am just making him look a little bit more like a human here before I'll bake that. So you see just a little bit thicker on the leg here. Not a big deal. And just getting the waves out of it. And same thing with this leg. Hello, hello. And I'm also happy with the pose of the body, so I don't think I'll be changing that. Hello. It's because if at least myself, if I don't do a little bit, like at a minimum basic shape for the anatomy, it feels like the leg is too long. These kind of things, because if it's too skinny, it seems too long. So I like to put at least something not so awkward here. Thank you. And yeah, I think for that's enough. I mean, it still doesn't look any human. There's no anatomy in here at all, but maybe a little bit here. If I keep on going, I'm going to end up like doing a perfect leg here, as perfect as I can. So I really have to stop myself, because I know this is not going to show, and that was my deal with you guys, that I was going to try to do just what is needed and not go anything extra. Hello Greece, hello Brazil. Just I really don't need to go ahead in here with more anatomy. So let's stop right there. And the only thing that I really want to do before I finish this to be ready to bake really is the neck. Because even though he's going to have a shirt that covers his neck plus a cape that goes around, it still shows a part of the neck. So I want to make sure that this is at least smoothen. So I'm gonna get my brush and my coconut oil, and I will warm up my coconut oil, because right now it's like a bar. It's like solid, so I need to warm it up to make it liquid. And then I can use it for smooth it out. So I just use my heat gun to make it soft a little bit, and then I can use that to smooth my sculpture out. And I'm gonna get a brush and brush it off here. And then when I'm doing this, I also kind of like press the brush harder when I want to make a mark. This brush is dirty. Press it harder when I want to make a mark. Let me just clean up here, it's kind of dirty. Then get it really nice and smooth. It's getting dirty. I have some black in this brush, but that's okay, because I can clean up that with isopropyl alcohol after as well. And really all this part here will be covered, so I don't really need to do anything. It's really just the neck right here. Pretty much this part of the neck from the top will show. Other than that, it won't show at all. Still like to make some marks to look real. So, because there's other people watching here, this is my private class on Patreon, and I forgot to put it unlisted. I do that once a week. I have a class. This is actually part 2, so that means I'm just finishing what I didn't finish in part 1. It's going to be really fast. And I am this time trying to don't go so deep in the anatomy because he's going to wear clothes. And I want to do a faster sculpting here. Become faster sculpture, because I'm quite slow. And I want to allow myself to don't go in such deeper details on some parts that will be hidden. That's kind of like my challenge right now. And this part here might show too, so I kind of want to get it properly done. It might not even show here actually, but I'm not exactly sure. I didn't do a deep research on the cape and how it reaches. Actually, I've been searching for his clothes, and it's quite hard to find images of it. I mean, it's easy to find from the top, but not from the bottom. I don't know pants and shoes, so I probably will just make him wearing the shoes that he actually painted. And yeah, because I don't really know that much about him, even though I'm doing a bunch of researches. So just get in here a little bit of more realistic. A little bit, I promise that I won't let myself go deep into this. And also in the head here, I want to get it smooth. Behind the ears, it's important because it shows a bit, and where the head begins. And there's no hair. Some parts here will show when we add hair too. So just make sure that it will be smoothened. Hello. The place that sells skulls, it's Apollo Store. I don't have relation with them. I used to. I don't have it anymore. I mean, I started the store as a partner, but I'm not in Brazil. The store is in Brazil. It was really hard for me to keep up taking care of it, so I passed. Now it's like one of my good friend that runs it, the one that we started together. Now she's doing it by herself, so I don't know about production or I don't know about delivering. I don't know anything. I only use their products, and those skulls were sculpted by myself. The master ones that they use the mold for. So it's my sculpting, and it's the only place that I know that sell these sizes of sculpture of skulls and skeletons. I don't really know anywhere else to get them. I do know they also sell molds, so you can make your own skulls. And apparently they were having a problem on the website for international shipping, but if you message them, I believe they will send it to you anywhere you are. But you have to message them because I don't have those informations. So I think this is good for neck. It's nice and smooth and an alright shape for what I need. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna get my isopropyl, 99% isopropyl alcohol, and I will use that to finish to smooth and to clean up this black that I had in my brush and I didn't realize. This is something I always do because this paint that I use doesn't need to, you don't need to wash your brush because it doesn't get dried. So a lot of times I forget to clean up the paint out of the brush and then I use it's dirty with another color. And yeah, I do that a lot. Bad person. And then I just have to clean up with alcohol. Good thing it does clean up and that's all good. And where I'm actually smoothing now, it won't even show. I'm already going more than I should. That's good enough. I won't keep on going. Okay. All right, so Korean. Hello, Korea. So for the body here, we are good. We don't need to do anything else here. We can bake that. And what I'm gonna do now is start preparing the hand. So just start. I will just do the first part. So let me just redo this. Put some light, better lighting. And get material here for the hand. I will just do one hand here. And get my more light. It's still quite dark. Oops, sorry. Still quite dark here. There we go. That's better, isn't it? Still feels dark. I don't know if it's my phone or if it is really dark. Okay, so here is the hand skeleton that I already have. And this hand is going to be holding a brush. So when we hold, first thing that I want to do here is separate the fingers here and find where we actually bend our hand. This is a big mistake that a lot of beginners do, is beginners actually bend the hand through here, bend the fingers like that to hold things. That's absolutely wrong. You can't even do it. You can't even really bend your fingers there. If you the way that you bend your hand, it's actually here. Because if you go back and keep on going in this line, this is where your bones are connected. It's here. Your bone, the bone of your finger actually comes all the way here, not here. So you can't really bend this part because the bone keeps on coming here. So when we we close our hand like that, this is where it folds, see? And it's very square in here. So this is what we have to find first, is this, and it's usually half of side, around half. So around half here. And I'm just going to hold. I'm making a hand right now. And just to fold the fingers like that, so I know where these bones are. Okay? Okay, and now something else that we do when we are holding something, or if our hand is not like that, it's just either relaxed or holding something, is that here it falls down. If you look to your hand, there's like a curve down here. And when we hold something, this curve, it's even bigger. So you can't just make the hand flat and hold something like that flat, because it's not going to have the right movement. It's going to be like very weird. We can't even really do it. So when we hold something to be natural, you have to drop that down like that. Okay? And that's how you would hold a brush. So you see there's a big curve here. So what I do here for that is, so this is the thumb, and what I do here for that is, the higher part of the curve is the middle finger here, this finger, and then it comes down here and here a little bit down. So I get this finger, and it's going to be the highest one, and then I go lower with this too, and then I respect here the curve of the hand properly, like this. Okay, I'm not concerned with the fingers right now. I'm not doing the fingers. All I'm gonna do now is prepare this part to make the hand, and that's the easiest way I've found to do hands. And the thumb, it's going to be on the side like that, holding a brush. So something like that. And I'm just concerned about this area. I'm not worried about any of that right now. So this is correct. It's going down. This one is higher. This one is lower. And then I'll do the fingers after. I'm not concerned right now. And that's okay. Thumb is going to be on the side. So coming like here, holding the brush. And it's important to actually put a brush in here, so we have an idea of if this is good. And I like that. I like how this is holding here. Maybe even pull it even more. So see, when we put the brush, you kind of see better. So maybe even more here. And that's okay. Hi everyone. And that's good enough. I'm just going to build up that part. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the clay that has the flocking, just like the face for the hand. It's been around here for so long, it's kind of dusty. And I am going to sculpt Michael Jackson. He is my next project, because he's the most requested sculptor ever, and my daughters are now Michael Jackson addicts. So they listen to Michael Jackson and dance Michael Jackson all the time, and they're begging me to sculpt Michael Jackson as well. So it's you guys, plus them. So I can't run away from Michael Jackson anymore. Well, I wasn't, it's just... So I get a thin layer of clay now, and I'm going to cover the hand here. And all I need right now is to cover. I don't want to do anything else than cover that, and then I'm going to bake to get hard. And then it's much easier for me to sculpt the fingers and everything else once this is baked and hard, and it won't move anymore, so I can actually pose the fingers properly. So right now I'm preparing the hand only. Hello, thank you. So just like that. And I want to keep it thin. I don't want this to get on my way because I'm not working anatomy right now. So I don't want to put a lot. Just enough to hold these wires, the hand wires, not the finger wires, in the right position. I'm gonna get rid of the part that goes to the bone here. Okay. And if you are a beginner and you don't really know where to put the bones and stuff, make sure to have a reference and follow through it. Because when at some point you start like kind of already get in your head the sizes and everything, and it's just you just know where it goes, or at least you have a good idea. So you see, this is what I want. I want to keep those wires in place in the right position, and then once it's baked and firm and it won't move anymore, then I can work on the fingers, and that's it makes it easier to me to work with hands. And what I'm gonna do here also is just make sure to have this carved between the hand, the bones here, no, not bones, but between the fingers on the hand, so I can work this anatomy better after I have the fingers and all the hand ready. Not right now, but I don't want to have a lot of clay here on my way, so I'll just make sure that I have it all the spaces are enough for me to get the right anatomy after. And that's it. And here I will just smoothen a bit. Also, it should be a little bit skinnier here, but what I can do is put some lines and make sure that I have the basic anatomy showing here. And it's really, that's it for now. I'm gonna bake that before I can keep on going. And then this is going to be hard, and it's gonna be very, very easy to deal with the fingers and everything else. Okay, so let me just hold my brush again before I bake to be sure that this is going to work good. As soon as I close these fingers here, it will. Maybe more. Let me go more here. Lower, even lower. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so this is really ready to be baked now. Well, I messed up here. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the other hand. Right now it's attached to the arm, so I need to detach before I do it. I don't think I need to show the other one because I'm going to do exactly the same thing, except that I will check how my hand looks like with the pose that I'll be doing, and I will show, once it's baked, I'll show what I did in the next class. Okay, so this was just a continuation of part 1. It was a 1-hour class. And now I will bake this hand, get the other one done, bake the other one, and bake his body. So let me go back to his body so you guys can see the result, if you didn't. So this is my messy studio here. Well, this is mine, that is my daughter's. So that mess is not my responsibility. Okay. And yeah, that's it. So also before baking, it's always good to, you know, make sure that you like the pose, you like everything here, and you're happy with it, and then you bake it. Maybe I could already put some foot here. Maybe that's something I could do it too. And do the holes. I'm just gonna bake it like that, and then I'll do the foot after. Because if I keep on putting clay here and getting this, I'm going to end up doing the whole anatomy, and I don't want to do that. Okay, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was a very, very short, fast class just to finalize what we started in the last one, that we did the full body. Blocking. This calls blocking. We're just blocking. And yeah, and that's it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and thanks for watching. Bye-bye.